always wanted to rescue a dog, and my best friend, she rescued a dog through Balkan Underdogs. We already had Lyle at the time, but we felt as if she needed a wee companion, so yeah, we went to Balkan Underdogs and inquired about Rudy.
Just as a wee companion for Lila, and I think certainly didn't want to go down the breeding route when there's so many wee dogs that are just looking for a home already. So give another wee dog another wee chance at life. I think that's what motivated us. Yeah, well, I think you just have to be patient. They're all coming with their own wee stories and their own previous history, and I think just being patient with them in the first instance until they settle in and start trusting you. I know that he was quite anxious when he first came, quite timid, and just being patient with him. As soon as he's grown into himself and he's now sort of really happy and comfortable wee man in his new house with his new family. Yes.
So Rudy was found on the side of the road on his own. I think he was about maybe 3 months when they found him. They think he had possibly been injured, possibly hit with a car. So just on his own. Family.
He got separated from his mum.
Yeah.
You were just on your own, weren't you? The side of the road.
So we inquired about Rudy in the February. The adoption process was really thorough. They asked us loads of questions. They really looked into us as a family and our space and what was going to be best for Rudy. So they were really thorough, but the actual process itself took roughly about 6 months until Rudy arrived with us in Scotland. We were a wee bit worried about the home check because we did live in a 1-bedroom flat at the time with a non-secure garden. So it was a bit of a worry, but Balkan assured us that as long as we were super careful with Rudy to make sure he was always in a lead in the back garden, that wouldn't have been a problem.
There's certainly, I think there's certainly a bit nervous because by that point you've sort of got your heart set on
a certain dog.
The certain dog, and you've seen his pictures, and you're really looking forward to meeting him and having him as part of the family.
It was quite nerve-wracking.
Yeah, it's nerve-wracking, and you see it as maybe a barrier, but at the end of the day, they're just making sure that the dog's going to be okay as well, and he's going to be suitable for the whole environment and the family that he's getting adopted into.
And that you're going to be careful as well, because the dogs have been through so much. The charity obviously have done so much, and then you don't want the dog to come over and then
be traumatised.
Exactly.
So we got Rudy in the summer, and when a few months later we then found out that Claire was pregnant. So we never planned to maybe have another dog and a baby. It's just what happened, and I think you might have those sort of preconceived ideas, and sort of with being a rescue and having a wee sort of maybe trauma there, that how they're going to be with the wee one. However, Rudy has been absolutely amazing, as you can see with Nico here, and they've been sort of best of pals. He has been, even as a baby, he used to sort of lie at her cot, very protective, and before she could move, he used to sort of cuddle into her in the bed. That changed a wee bit once she started becoming a wee bit more explorative. And he kept his distance for a wee while, so he was getting his hair pulled and his ears pulled. But now that they communicate, so he's put boundaries in place. She knows how to behave with him now. And yeah, they've got that understanding that they both know each other now, and they're the best of friends.
The Balkan Underdogs, our team of on-the-ground volunteers and our partners are committed to responsibly delivering a free spay and neuter campaign to prevent the cycle of death and suffering.
So I would definitely recommend Balkan Underdogs as a charity. I think I have recommended them to around about maybe 10 people in Glasgow, and all of these people have rescued from the charity and have had amazing experiences. And yeah, like it's a nice feeling to know that I've kind of played a little tiny part in giving these dogs a lovely life. So
it becomes a wee community as well. I know you often sort of meet up with your friends who are other rescues for Balkan, and they've got their wee pack.
So obviously, I mean, a lot of the dogs are maybe still on their leads and stuff like that. So we normally go to the indoor like fields, you know, that are all. Oh God, I'm losing my words again. I always do this as soon as the camera's rolling on my head. What are they called?
The dog runs.
The dog runs. We go to dog runs and we meet up with all the other like Balkan dogs in Glasgow, and they all play with their wee pals. So yeah, it's nice to keep in touch with our distant relatives. My friends actually got one that looks identical to Rudy, and we're positive that they're cousins. My brothers or whatever.
I think Rudy's got a wee liking to her as well.
I know.
He's always running about after her.
Like that's your cousin.
But she's more interested in the bigger dog. Who's also a Balkan dog.
Also a Balkan dog.
Dog.
I hope you've enjoyed this Balkan Underdogs video. If you did, please remember to like and subscribe and comment down below.
Comment down below. Alright, Alice?
Yeah. That took a lot of tries.
That took 4 takes. There you go.